like actually a few minutes, right? But like we got like a couple of minutes. Everybody calm the fuck down. We got a little bit of food. We got a little bit of research done, which by the way, I forgot to give them new stuff. Do a TV so I can replace the TV that we broke before. And I'll get some more lights and shit out. So my only problem is, like I said, where the lights are, I could probably move this down to between that, and that will probably be fine because that will allow me to move this down by 1 to there, which I then think will be even. I didn't want to take away like where the red bit is for this line, but just for the moment I'll put it back. Somebody's going berserk again, that's fine. And somebody's blowing something up. I don't want the colonist, give me this thing. Copy that shit, put that between there. It's gonna be, by the look of it, that isn't even. Alright, I'll have a look at that in a sec. What do we get? 500 granite blocks. Nice. We are definitely gonna get this place fucking built. So I need to take away your life privileges. That's another bit. I saw another shirt down there as well. Ain't nothing I can do about that. So, how and why is this uneven? Hiding room. So how long has your other Rimconnect been going on for? So my main game that I play every week on Tuesdays, that's been going for over 3 years. I started it on this 7th of March in 23. So like just over a year, just over 3 years. But yeah, it's got more of a like calmness to it. So typically I can actually have like more of a chill kind of like a conversation and nobody's kind of dying. I also don't generally let them kind of die. I normally try to keep everybody alive. We have on that one, it's like you can save and reload and stuff. This is not the same as that. This is commitment mode. So if somebody dies, they die. I can't necessarily bring them back. And yeah, it's a harder difficulty as well. So yeah, like I was expecting this to be harder, but I was expecting it to be harder in the capacity of a raid. Not them going mental like non-stop, you know? Although it does really explain when people come in and they're like, oh my god, how are you people just not going like berserk all the time? And I'm like, you know what, I get the question now. You know? Another person's going slaughterer. But yeah, generally speaking, like in my regular colony, you can't die out of it. You can't leave. So in this colony, you can give up, you can go berserk, you can, I don't know, run wild, you can choose to, hold on a second, hold on a tiki-tox fucking second. Was that a Kilon death? The person that's down on the ground, you get no health privileges for that. I've already beaten the shit out of you, so, I just barely saw them manage to kill one of those. Like, they don't get... You kill one of the animals, if you go slaughter it, you get dead. In the same capacity of if you do, like, jailbreaker and you manage to release the prisoner, you get dead. It's just how this shit works here. Let's see, change that over to red. Yeah, generally speaking, this is a lot more ruthless kind of thing. And as I said earlier, it's kind of like a survival of the fittest situation for like, see who manages to like survive most of this. There's another run wild, tantrum. They are definitely coming out of that psychic soothe right now. You can see it like ramping up. Hold on. You mate. You weren't letting me take your life privileges down a notch. Another Kilon died. I think that was Kilon colonist. But they gave up. Alright. What was that? We got wood. 100 wood. Thank you. And days. Another couple of dazes. Alright. So, I should be able to colour my lights and shit now. Last time we went full purple. Let's throw it down on green for a second for outside. I don't know if this will grab all of the lights, but this will be fine for a moment. I actually want to spin them to the opposite side, but I think they're exactly where and we have an eclipse. I think they are exactly where my wind turbines are. So I know I just changed this over, but if I grab this, copy that this way. Not quite. Okay, so I can fit 2 more floodlights in here. This will be fine. Get that shit installed. And I have another one as well. Get that shit installed up here. I don't know if they'll be in the way of this. It doesn't say it's in the way. Although it is like slowing down to stop, so I don't think lights are kind of that type of thing. Just an aurora. Nice. Hopefully that like brings them happiness, because they have not been happy. And we have new lovers again. We have Sheerthacker dating themselves again, comparing her breathtaking, comparing her to a breathtaking moon again. Okay. There's a couple of people like swooning over themselves in this colony. Anywho, I will get more of these lights out eventually. Since I've got a big ass flood lamp over here, I don't need these ones installed. So I'll remove them, we'll put them somewhere else. I think we're good for little lights. I'm gonna make these a set color, and then I'm gonna copy the shit out of them everywhere. So at the moment I'll just make them like a minty green or some shit like that. I don't know. Kind of like, we'll find out. Last time around I think I started with green and then we ended up with like purple, and I kind of want to have like some kind of a color situation going on. I can hear animals getting culled in the distance, but they should be kittens, so they're on the auto cull list. Why can't I get you to, there we go, to face like the wall that I want. This is also going to use up some of the power since we have fucking geothermals, solar, and whatever else. So I don't know what that was. Hold on. It was a hospital bed. Nice. Let's go get that installed, because my people keep destroying them because I don't have the research to make new ones. There's nothing I can do about that. I'll shove one of these in here for the minute, which will give us a light in there. I'll shove one of these up in here as well. I think we're good for lights in this, and we could do with more in here. That's right, I could throw down like a fucking floodlight, honestly. Gonna do it. I'm gonna chuck a couple of floodlights in this room, because I think it's one of those like they could do with that much kind of lighting, you know. I think that's about even. And we have a solar flare again. No, we have an eclipse and we have a solar flare. So none of the lighting and shit's working. I've got a dash now. See you later. No worries, float. I'll catch you around. Yeah, so we've got some shit installed. Let me keep up with these lights that they can't actively use because we have a solar flare happening at the moment. How do I get you guys to rotate that? There we go. Alright. So eventually the power will come back on, and when it does, we'll be able to see again. Because everybody be upset because it's dark outside because, you know, it's nighttime. God forbid it's dark at nighttime. I do love like what upsets colonists in this game, because it's like some of them get like really upset over the most simple things, like, my god, I didn't eat at a table and it's dark, you know. Prosthetics, smoke pop, I don't want that stuff just yet. Or to do, can I do medicine production? Medicine, Jesus Christ, okay. I don't want a copy of that, I want a copy of something that exists. And what are you destroying? Destroying a wall. And we've got to go kick somebody's ass for being slaughterer. So don't be doing that. Mate, you're not gonna want to do that. Let's get somebody on you. There we go. By having somebody ahead of them, I was able to like actually stop that one. Murderous rage. Yep. Wherever you are. Revoke that a little bit more. So days, tantrum, tantrum, days, gave up, tantrum, days and days. Alright, cool. You might even say that they've been having tantrums for days. I know, it's terrible. I'll leave. Let me put this up in here. And so I can hear somebody beating the ever-loving shit out of somebody like in the corner here. And it's fine. As long as they don't destroy the very things that I'm just now adding, which reminds me, I have to go check if they ended up building the rest of that geothermal. because I enclosed one as it was being made. It looks like the eclipse or the solar flare is done. One of the two. Alright. That should be almost all of the lights. I feel like they destroyed the ones in here, but I probably just didn't put them down. You know. Put that back on there. Is it not the puns? I know. It's fantastic. It'll happen eventually. Alright, so that'll be all the lights. These ones are set to white, those ones are set to green. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad as green. I could do with some more in here, but I have more, so I'll go install those. Pop one there. And pop one over here. So food binge, days, tantrum. I don't know if I've got more of these. I think I do. So I don't exactly have like a spot for that, but I think that would be about there. And we pop this somewhere about here. I think that's about right. Because it should be between like where the hospital beds are. Alright. So that'll make it a little bit brighter for them. I'll put a couple more lights in there in a moment if I have still got some. I look like I've got like 2 left for this, so... And that sounds like somebody culled a guinea pig, so that just happened. Which I'm guessing was probably a cat, because I don't think I've told anybody to go hunting for a hot minute, so... Food binge. We've still got some stuff out here. Let's get you guys... I definitely do have guinea pigs on the map. So, let's get you to do that. Food binge and days. And I'll need another couple of these to get built up in here. There we go. Alright, so shit be lit up. Finally, we have a bit of light outside. It is also morning, so, you know, that's happening too. But, we don't have time for downed chickens. They're either being fed or they're not. And pen is finally enclosed, so... Yeah, by the look of it, pen's fully enclosed. So they need to stop roping up the animals up here. I also do need to make this bigger. Or move it. One of the two. Like, they would probably do really great if I put them up in this corner. Like, it really wouldn't matter. Now, I do want to... I kind of want to triple wall this back end or, like, not allow, like, any doors and shit. But we'll see. I also kind of wouldn't mind having... like granite doors and shit, but we'll also see with that too. So when it comes to like these particular like a box fucking bordered layout and stuff, I think it would do a lot better if I had like a couple of extra doors like up in the topmost corners and crap. That way we can kind of like get to places pretty much more efficiently. But what will we get then? We got another Aurora. Nice. They do seem like calm-ish. They are still like relatively upset, but they do seem to be calm the fuck down. I actually should be able to tell you how many I've got now. We got 122, so fuck knows how many we had. We had more than 200 at one point because you can only select 200 colonists at a time. And I don't know how many we have in total because not all of them are dying to leave. Like 169 have died. But a lot have run wild, a lot of them have just given up and left. So I actually don't know how many we've had. And we had a zit event. Is something... Oh, these are outside. They're uncovered. Okay, hold on. I need a roof. I forgot you fuckers need a roof. We have got this here, so I might actually be able to cover this whole thing. Because some of this is... Oh, what do you call it? Some of it's undercover from... the mountain bit here. Not that bit. Mountain. Yeah, some of it's undercover and some of it was not. So they'll fix that. Tantrum, days, tantrums, the event. More and more dazes. And I missed something there. How's the temperature going? Temperature's coming down. Okay, temperature's coming down to something bearable. This is now undercover. Somebody's in murderous rage. I can't seem to get your health. Not you, this one. Need to take that down. There we go. Alright. Das has died. 5 colonists are idle. Alright. Somebody's given up. Okay. I think... Not that I can see, like, the top of that thing, because I need them to, like, stop killing each other. There we go. Stop killing each other for just a fucking minute so I can actually allocate some stuff. Hide and room gave up. Alright, so everybody's... There we go. Now I can allocate that. So, there'll be a few people in here that aren't, like, fully allocated to something yet. Most of them should be able to do, like, some amount of stuff. I also realized now we had a couple of people... Oh, I lived. That's right. I fucking beat up a cat or something, and I took away my fucking medical privileges, but I lived. God damn. Alright. Assign. You've been assigned to either fight or not. I'm just gonna go just for shits and giggles. There's no drugs on me because chemical interest and everybody else is allowed to have drugs. So that'll be their punishment for living from, like, you know, killing off an animal. Since I haven't, like, fully just died. And we've got you two to allocate, which, as I said, I do not know how many of these colonists are daytimers versus nighttimers, which at some point I might maybe get a chance to have a look at. Give me recreation. Okay. So we will try to get a few more of these. Oh my god, mate. Hold on a second. Can I have, like, about half a dozen of you guys? He's gonna break it before he repairs it, but beat the ever-loving shit out of it. There you go. I'm hearing somebody, like, breaking something, and I'm hearing somebody repairing something. And I know that if he breaks it, I've got to, like, reset those specific things. So I'm like, it's just faster if I just beat the shit out of him. So, yeah. That way he stops doing it. Because, like, it doesn't really matter to me that somebody's standing there repairing it at the same time, but he is inevitably going to break it. That's generally how it works. Because they'll... Oh, yeah. They'll normally be kind of ahead of whoever is doing the repair. So we don't usually get, like... We don't normally get, like, a good kind of, like, run at it. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, no, there is a human going rogue there. I was just wondering about that. Because I saw other colonists fleeing, and I'm like, are they killing it? I don't know. But, yeah, at some point, we will reach the bottom of the stack, and then most people will be allocated. That's also a good point. I need to grow cloth as well. We will put it up here and say that that is cotton. What did we get? Got a psychic soothe for a whole day. Nice. Thank you. Although it doesn't... Oh no, psychic soothe none. What? Isn't architect is emitting a psychic signals through the... Was it orbital amplifier calming people stabilize their minds? I wonder if that's just generic, like, for both. I've never seen it come up with none. I didn't know that was an option. That's just got to be some kind of rare, because normally it's like psychic soothe male or female. If hold on, are you getting... You're female? Are you getting psychic soothe? Quite comfortable. No, you're not. What about you, mate? Recreation, rival... No. What the shit? They're not even getting it. I'm genuinely confused by that. It appears to have happened, but also not actually be active in some way. What the shit? Yeah, right? I've not seen it. If anybody has seen that before, let me know. That's got to be some kind of, like, fucking rare random situation type thing. Like, that's got to be unusual, you know. I'll keep an eye out and see if we get another one amongst, like, this week, because, like, I've seen a lot of psychic soothes get spawned, right, between, like, my own colonies and other people's streams and stuff, and I've never seen that. So, like, we'll see how the week goes if I see another one go up. Because I tried playing around with, like, yeah, that is the only problem, is it's like, it's taken your coins and it hasn't technically given us anything. But it makes me wonder if it applies to something. Like, I should maybe check the animals, perhaps. Let's check on Beza Cow. How are you feeling? I guess it's not really going to say if they're, like, enhanced by anything in that capacity either. Or it could be just a thought process here, because I've only got core game, right? And I know that the extension for Rimconnect and stuff generally works off like whatever your ultimate list of like you have modded or core game DLC, stuff like that. I don't have any DLCs. I was thinking just for a second, I'm like, I wonder if it's an option for like if you had like kids in your game, because I don't have any kids in my game. And we have a raid attacking us. That's a decent raid. That's probably only gonna be one of like a bunch, and I don't have that much in defense. Oh, it's only one group. Okay. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna need you to at least like bring your asses down here, and we'll see what we could do. Not a lot of my people have guns. Not a lot of my people have weapons, so this is probably going to be an absolute massacre. But most of them are inside at the moment. Maybe slow that the fuck down. Holy shit. Run wild, that's a chance to do that. Okay, if they bust through, which they're probably going to, a lot of you guys don't have weapons in this front row. Has anybody in this back row got weapons? No. There is a turret on hand there. Of you lot, none of you lot have weapons either. Okay, we might get lucky with them coming through. Oh wait a second. Does one of you guys still have the orbital bombardment beacon, or did that person die and leave? I think they left. Okay, we used to have a decent, interesting weapon. What? I kind of want you guys, I want them to come in here if we can. So move back a little bit. The reason why I want you to move back is this will have a better chance. And, oh no, somebody's got grenades. Okay, you lot in the front row. I don't want to get somebody that has a gun if I can. So I want a bunch of people that are like not weaponed. I want you guys to try to go fight if you can. Some of them are going to run away. Some of them aren't going to be interested in fighting. But I'm hoping some of you get down here. Alright, you lot at the back. I want you guys to get down here if you can. And you lot maybe just fight collectively. You guys come down here too. They look like they're leaving. Somehow we won that. Okay, if you guys are alive, go back and do what you're doing. I'm not taking any of these prisoners. Fuck taking prisoners. We saw what happened last time when we took prisoners. Alright, everybody crawled to wherever you're going to. Ambrosia Bringe, that's fine. Death, a couple of deaths. Really only a couple of people died from that. Is there anybody that would have been amazing? Obviously a couple of our people are on the ground too. Ain't nobody gonna be rescuing them. Because like, I have hospital beds, but I'm pretty sure they're like occupied at the moment. Maybe... Hey, Shadow, mate. Shadow, get your cheeks back here. Do you want to like maybe go fucking pick up somebody? Jackal, when you're done eating, maybe rescue somebody. You can come and rescue someone too. Like, I don't know if you got places to be taking them, but if somebody's... I don't even know where you're going. Where the hell are you going? You're rescuing somebody and then you're coming back to them. Okay. Right. You want to rescue them. I don't know how many of these are going to live. And as for like the prisoners and stuff, you're tending to... How about instead of tending to, you do a rescue? I see you running around down here. You can do a rescue. I saw a couple of people scooch out the bottom here at one point. Everybody's gone into recreational mode, which is sort of good. And a psychic suit for females. Nice, thank you. That one worked. We got both now. Yeah, a lot of people are going off and doing recreational time, which is fantastic. I don't super want to like bother them, but if they could kind of come and grab somebody and walk them back up, that'd be amazing. Now this time around, because everybody hasn't fucking gone ballistic, I can actually allocate some stuff, is allow them to pick it up, carry it back. I'm gonna need to cremate a whole heap of people though, and I accidentally didn't click on that properly. Allow that. Days, there's two of them in the store. The Psychic Soothes. That's interesting. I haven't come across that before. I know there's a Psychic Soothe and there's a Psychic Soothe Emanator or Psychic Soothe Pulsar or whatever. There should theoretically be 3 to click on. I'm guessing that's the ambrosia that somebody's found. But, yeah, if there's 2 actual, like, Psychic Soothes, that could be why there's, like, the option. It'd be funny if one's male, one's female, and like it always just shows like a specific one like first or something. There is 3. Nice. Yeah, there should be 3 options. A psychic soothe emanator is something that I can install in an area that will constantly pulse and make them happy, as long as they don't break it. I have got like repair the base on, but I tend to find that they're not repairing shit sometimes, which I don't kind of get. The psychic soothe, what is it? It's not pulsar, it's the, I don't know, it's the psychic soothe pulsar, I think, is like where you use it and you can make them happy for like a short period of time. And then the psychic soothe itself is, you know, what we're experiencing at the moment that calms them all the fuck down. So give me a copy of that. No. Copy the color, because somebody missed one. Run wild and a death. Like, they're not gonna fully fix up the people that they brought back up. Not gonna be perfect or whatever, but it'll be fine. Animal disease. Bez has got fucking flu. Bloody Beza. Some of these people are still scooching their way up here. You're tending. You are resting. Instead of rescuing, can I get you guys... Well, instead of sleeping, can I get a couple of yous to come down here and maybe do a rescue? Since, I mean, they're still, like, crawling as best they can to somewhere. And apparently I can't tend to you because you don't have medical care. This is the whole point. If you fuck around for long enough, you don't get medical care. Oh, squid's up. It's fine. I've got stuff right next to him that I got the turret there, so it should be able to reach him for a bit of a distance. And then maybe you'd be able to attack him. Yeah, you're melee attacking. Cool. Alright. Well, that solved that problem. I am gonna need a couple of people down here to probably cremate pretty soon. But that was reasonably good, and they repaired the wall. That wall stood no fucking chance though. And somebody blew up the door at some point. So I would love to make more of these. And where do I research those fuckers? I think they're on like the gunning stuff. Gas operation, autocannon turrets. I do want to go down that line soon. Let's see, hold on. Gunning stuff, gun turrets. That's where I want to be probably next. I want to be able to make mini turrets to have a little bit of protection. Also, I think I made TVs before. Alright, disease and stuff, which means I should be able to copy this now. Alright, I'll give you guys TVs. I don't want to put like a shit ton in like their rooms and crap. This would be great here. I don't know if they'd get entertainment while they work, but if they did, it might be worth it. Fuck knows if that's going to slow them down while they work or anything like that. In the same capacity, sexy binge, there's a bunch of deaths, that's fine. That sounds like something landing. Let me put that there. Let me put this here. That will give some of them some stuff. What was that? Got 5 mini turrets. Nice. Thank you, Luxarellum. Let me get these fuckers installed. I'm gonna need a pattern for that. Hold on. A psychic team thing, that's fine, and somebody decided to leave. So, I don't know how close or far away these fucking things are, but let me sketch this across here. This isn't going to work for like the top side of it, but I basically kind of need it to be, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish is like a blast radius. And I could probably, what was that? I could probably like do that sort of thing. So I wanted to do this instead. I want to make this white, and then I'll make this one on the end green, or I'll just remove it. That'll be fine. Another psychic soothe, a psychic soothe pulsar. Sweet. All right, I will kick that off anyway, just cause everybody's sore right now. So it'd be better for me to use it right now while there's a few people